Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel again, guys. I appreciate you checking in with me again today. So today, guys, I got an update from one of our videos from a couple weeks ago regarding our ZL1 Supercharger setup that we were going to do on our Monte Carlo Super Sport build. But really quickly, guys, before we jump into this video, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed. Tap that notification bell next to the subscribe button. And then, of course, like this video, comment below, let me know what you think about this content. Share this video with a friend, and, of course, tell a friend about our channel, okay? So anyways, guys, if you remember, we were talking about the blower that I've got and the new ZL1 lid that I'd ordered that just came in. So what I've decided to do, guys, after a lot of thought, I've decided that, to reach the numbers, the goals that I'm trying to reach as far as horsepower, I think it's best for me to just go ahead and upgrade to a bigger blower. So I've decided to upgrade to the Kong Performance 2650. It's a bad supercharger, guys. This thing is guaranteed to crank out 1,000+ horsepower with the right setup with low boost, right? And it has lots of room for growth, so you can push it out even more than 1,000 if you need to. But at any rate, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and opt for better, more powerful supercharger that's more capable and has a lot more room for growth and upside potential. It's going to cost a little bit more than what I spent for my other supercharger, but I think it'll be well worth the investment. And in the long run, it'll be a much better setup for me as I continue to grow with this car and tune it and do all the things I want to do to it. So anyways, so the good news is that I posted my supercharger on Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to find a buyer. Guy came out of New Orleans to buy it. He reached out to me. He says he saw my channel, saw me on all my different platforms, feels comfortable doing business with me. So he and I have agreed on a price. I'm going to ship the I'm going to ship it out to him and get it out here. So what I've got to do is I got to get it weighed so I can get measurements for the box and the weight, and so I can get pricing for the shipping. So he and I have kind of agreed on a price that includes shipping, and also we're going to do a PayPal transaction. So he's agreed to cover my PayPal transaction fees, so that at least I can net what what my full asking price was. So so that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna weigh this box. What I'm doing is kind of a ghetto way of doing it, but I got to get an idea of how much the box is gonna weigh, so I can get a price quote on USPS, UPS, and FedEx. And then once I know what the quote's going to be roughly with the weight and the size of the box, then I can let him know what he needs to pay me for the shipping, and we can get that on the road. So so check me out. Okay, guys, so I got all my stuff laid out here. Got the blower here itself. There's the ZL1 lid there. There's the CTSV lid there. I got all of little miscellaneous parts that came off of it in there. There's the throttle, and then there's some other little miscellaneous parts. I know what they're called, but some of it's hardware, some of it is there's gaskets in there as well. Then here are the injectors with the fuel rail attached to the fuel rail, ready to go. I got this little digital scale here. Hopefully this works. In theory, it should work, but we'll see what happens. And so I'm gonna put the box on there, see if I can get a pretty somewhat accurate measurement. So what I'm doing is basically I step on the scale comes on, gives me a number zeroed out, and then what I do is I step on the scale myself. 260 pounds. Yeah, I'm a big guy. But anyways, so I know my baseline weight is 260. And then basically all I do is I just step on the scale again. I pick up the part, step on the scale again, whatever the difference is between 260 and whatever the weight is with the part in my hand. That's how I come up with the weight. Real simple, just a simple mathematics problem, subtraction, and then I come up with my numbers. So all together, including the box with the packing, we're looking at about 100 pounds. So So yeah, so I think the blower was about the blower was about 60 pounds by itself, and then both the lids were like 13 pounds each. The fuel rail and the injectors was about 5 pounds, and then this little miscellaneous stuff in this box with the box was about 5 pounds as well. So so we're somewhere in the neighborhood about 100 pounds. It's like 101, I think, to be exact, but we'll round it down to 100 pounds. So yeah, that's where we are, about 100 pounds. So now I got to look up shipping rates for a box this size with that much weight in it. Here's our box. Now I obviously haven't packed it yet. This is our, on the top here, this is our LSA lid, CTSV lid. Under here is the ZL1 lid, and then below that is the actual supercharger. We are at the UPS store. We're about to ship off our package to our customer who purchased our supercharger. It's headed off to Violet, Louisiana. So super excited about getting this out to the customer. They already paid for it. Should be 23 by 26 by 19. Somewhere in that neighborhood. 77024. Here's our box. 100 pounds in that box, guys. 100 pounds. Going off to a good home.
MTC Beats.